But Chelsea lose to Arsenal, and Manchester City drop points at home to a Brighton side that you could make a very strong case should have won that, or did enough to win that game.
You can't emphasise anymore what Darren said about an opportunity. I watched Chelsea against Arsenal, and I thought they were really poor in every aspect. Obviously, they're very much missing Nicholas Jackson and Madueke, and obviously Cole Palmer didn't play, so they haven't got anyone to stretch the team, and then they haven't got anyone to control the game so as you can pass to these players who were doing so well at the start of the season. They didn't look like they were going to score yesterday. There's no way that you can be confident as a defender playing in front of that goalkeeper. There's no way, if I was sitting now, I can see what scenario, oh, Chelsea are going to do it because of this. So that, for me, if I'm Newcastle or Bournemouth or Brighton or anybody, I'm thinking this is the best chance we'll have, because I don't think Chelsea will make it.
And remind me again, how are Arsenal from corners?
Well, you know, we had to, you know...
Not bad, are they? Not bad.
We've had to upgrade and go... Instead of running to the back post, everybody now goes to the front post.
Mix it up.
Again, if you've got a goalkeeper as poor as Sanchez was yesterday, you're probably going to score goals like that, because, as Shay, we're speaking about it, that he should never be beaten with that. Should never be beaten with that. So you'll take it, though. You'll take it.
Can I do a little bit of geek alert? Since the start of last season, Arsenal scored 11 times from corners, the first goal, and no other team has scored first. So more times the first goal from corners. And I think it speaks to their strength. At the moment, they don't have strikers, but they do have that ability to be able to find a way that maybe they'd lost for a little while and put their position in second place in jeopardy, but they seem to have found it.
Marino's come along at the right time at the moment, and he's kind of taken on that Kai Havertz role of scoring those goals and being that focal point for Arsenal and linking the play. He's doing it pretty well. And everybody could see we need forwards. We haven't got forwards. All our forwards are injured, but he's still getting it done. He's getting it done. It's not great, but I think it's brilliant that they're still winning those games. When you look at everything that's happened with Arsenal this season, they're still second. You know, we're still in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's a great effort, man. It's a great effort.
Not ideal performances from either goalkeeper, to be fair. And it was Sanchez who conceded. And a Chelsea squad that has an abundance of goalkeepers.
Yeah.
The club certainly has access to a lot of goalkeepers.
Maybe.
And
the recruitment.
I don't know how they. I don't know how they choose between them. But
it's been a bit choppy changing recently. Jorgensen comes in. I thought he'd done all right.
Don't see anybody at their best a little bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, Jorgensen, I thought, should have had a longer run in the team, if I'm being honest, because Sanchez had a good spell of the season and made too many mistakes. That's why Jorgensen got his chance. I know he made one mistake at Aston Villa, but then played a couple of games after that, and then got dropped a couple of weeks ago for Sanchez. And Wrighty said he doesn't convince you, he doesn't fill you with confidence. And
Shane,
again,
I see so often, like, people say, don't mess about with goalkeeper.
No.
It's a specialised position. Why is that?
I was going to say the reason they say that is because it's a psychology thing. Because you need to be in that position, and you need the full backing of the management and the staff behind that. If you think I'm like that corner, for example, I need to, like you were talking before, get involved. Sanchez gets involved in something he shouldn't get involved in. If he's thinking I make a mistake here, I might be out next week. You've got motorbikes going off in your head as a goalkeeper, then that's the last thing any goalkeeper needs. So he needs to be nice and calm in his mind and feel like number one.
So when you're watching, you're the second goalkeeper now, watching him and you're watching what he's going through. When are you thinking, well, when am I going to get my chance?
Yeah. Well, the worry now for Jorgensen is, for example, I had my chance, I made one mistake and I've got... So it's not good for him either. I don't know. Looking from the outside, and I don't like to knock goalkeepers because I still feel like I'm part of the union a wee bit. But as it looks like that it's a department in the summer, they'll have to maybe look at again.
But you're also best placed to analyse goalkeepers and to look at them and to give constructive criticism of them. But, you know, as Wrighty said, Sanchez shouldn't be beaten.
I think if we can look at it back,
do you think?
You know, you see this position. Look at his position now, Kelly. He's in the wrong position to start with. So
where should he be?
He should be at least 2 or 3 yards back towards the centre of the goal. He's wanting to get involved in a fight that he doesn't have to. So if I was his goalkeeping coach, I would sit him down this morning and go, Robert, what are you thinking here? Just take a couple of yards back and then you're in a good position. You can still come and attack the near post, or you can cover the back. If you roll it on, now he sort of gets involved, and even the Arsenal players don't even want to get involved in him. He's actually going forward to get involved in something he doesn't need to, Kelly.
Honestly.
And then he can't react. Watch this, he gets into the traffic he doesn't need to. And then if you see where his hand just misses the ball, if he's 2 yards back, I'll nearly go as far to say he catches it. You know, it's just a simple decision that he's made wrong.
Kels, he's actually... Shay, there's no Arsenal players trying to impede him or anything.
It looks like he's pushing his own players out of the way a little bit.
He's going towards a situation like Shay says that he doesn't need to. It's like you're only doing that when you want the referee to see there's people around me, watch out, they might be trying trying to foul me.
You played with a great David Seaman, and David Seaman would be the calmest man on the pitch.
Honestly.
He'd be sitting in the right position to start with, and if that's his ball, he'll come. If not, he'll just stay out of it, and he'll just do that and go, right, what we're doing now. He brings a calmness to the team.
But so you say about calm, Schmeichel's quite loud, quite vocal. Sanchez is none of those things. He's not calm.
Nope.
He's not loud.
Yeah.
What is he? How does he strike you when you see him?
I don't know. To be fair, Darren, sometimes he makes unbelievable saves. Like, he's got no right there, and some of the saves that any top goalkeeper knows, how's he saved that? It's a remarkable save. But the problem he has, he's making too many mistakes, and the top goalkeepers make the least amount of mistakes. And if you, at the very start, when he says, if you're going out onto the pitch and you're thinking, looking over your shoulder, thinking, what's this guy going to do today? I think that spreads through the team. It's not a good.
And then you know what
thing.
else happens as well, Kels? So you got a goalkeeper that you're scared of. That, you know, you don't know if he's going to say he's going to let one in or make a mistake. Then you've got strikers who are not scoring. So if you let in a goal, you're instantly thinking, well, we're not going to win this.
Yeah.
Because he might make another mistake, he might miss another chance. Yeah. It just completely demoralises everybody.
I mean, it has been the opposite for Arsenal in that they have been able to rely on their defence and on their goalkeeper so far, but maybe at times with the injuries have struggled to get the goals that their performances have merited. But even David Raya made a little bit of an error in this one. What
he
do you
was
think
lucky. I mean, sometimes you need a bit of luck as well, Kelly, in goal. And I think David, if he sees his reaction after, I think he knows he's got away with one here.
I think he says, wow.
He says, wow, yeah, and I don't know. I think you just see he goes down, and I've been there myself. Once this happens, Kelly, in the goal, you think that's the goal.
It's his leg, Kels.
It's his trailing leg, and it's just, you're kind of blowing it wide at this stage. Because it's so close, you're going, please go wide. Yeah. And you can see he's right at the end, he's going, wow, what's happened there? Yeah. He's just, look, he's been brilliant, David Raya. In a sense, he's nearly opposite of Sanchez. He's had a fantastic season again. Some great saves, but again, he got lucky there.
That's concentration, though, Shay, because was his position right?
Again, he's gone down on that sort of one knee, and then when you go down in that position, you can't really move in the goal.
So if
you stay more relaxed, he can actually move his feet in line with the ball, and I think that's probably what he done wrong there.
It's interesting to talk about the goalkeepers and the different seasons that they've had, and probably that's one of the major reasons why Arsenal and Chelsea have had different seasons. But Chelsea, of course, are still very much in the hunt for Champions League football, although not a huge amount of confidence from our panel as to the big names in Chelsea and Manchester City qualifying for the Champions League. But one of the...
Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Drop a like and share.